Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Federation of International Lacrosse 2014 World Championships. I'm Ted Rutan, joined by Dustin Lynn. And Dustin, we're here in beautiful Denver, Colorado at the Dick's Sporting Goods Park. And what a great international event.
It really is. 29 teams competed in this tournament last year. 36 going to compete this year. So we've got a growing event on our hands. And I'm really looking forward to a great weekend of action.
Our first game here on Field 8 is in the white division. Let's explain a little bit here, Dustin. We have pool play for the first 3 days of this World Championship, and this division is the white division. This particular game pits Latvia in the white against Switzerland in the red. The other two countries in this division are Scotland and Thailand. They will play at 11 o'clock on another field today. Glad you're joining us here on CoachesAid.com, powered by Viasat. And Dustin, our first chance to see these two teams. They each competed in 2010 in our last World Championships, where Latvia finished 20th and Switzerland 23rd.
So it should be a good matchup between a pair of pretty evenly matched teams here. And here you can see that Latvia out there, and they're getting ready to get this thing started.
Switzerland's head coach, Eamon Thornton. The head coach for Latvia, Paul Krastinch. Kalnich. Excuse me, I apologize. Kalnich. We're trying to get the pronunciations right here, folks. And let's see, we've had the national anthems, which were really nice here for the crowd. We've got a nice crowd out here. Beautiful facility. Our first face-off will feature Daniel Hagnauer from Switzerland. And I believe that's going to be Gleb Sipenko for Latvia. We're going to try to catch these numbers on the fly. In goal for Latvia is Kristaps Latis. And now the face-off. That'll be controlled by Trush.
That's good aggressive play to start things off.
Now Latvia with the turnover. Can they control it? Zeps sends it back to Gutmans.
And I think you're going to see Latvia try to work it between these back players here and just try to work it forward up the field to attack this Swiss defense.
And that was Gutmans in goal. I apologize, not Latis to start. Puchka. Over to Supenko. Now up. Zipes takes it down the right. Finds the middle. The shot there by Zarens.
You like the work here from Latvia, just starting off very aggressive, really patient, but looking to pick their spots very well.
A sub now in for Latvia, playing behind the goal. Going to work it back out top and reset. The Switz not really challenging out high. That shot wide. It'll remain with Latvia.
It's a very good save there from the goaltender for Switzerland. Got the body in front of it. That's Ian Scotch.
So now they work it back out to Menaker. Menaker up top, mishandled there by Lazda, but he's able to control.
Through the first 3 minutes or 2 minutes or so of this game, it's pretty much been all Latvia since the face-off.
They have had control. The left-hander knocked away there by goalie Tyson Anger. But Latvia still with control. Time of possession, certainly almost all Latvia. Lazda looking. His shot takes the referee down. It'll still remain with Latvia.
And that's a great attack there from Latvia, but the shot just goes awry, kind of Wondolowski kind of esque from the World Cup. Just missed it right in front of the net.
Lazda, crossover, hangs on to it. Lazda to Lazda. They'll reset out top. That's Riley Lazda now with it on the right wing. Eli and Riley playing out front along with Menaker. Menaker now. Goes behind. They'll see if they can swing it around the horn. The grounder. Nicely stopped there by Ayinger.
That was Houteris, the one who missed the shot. Nice little skip shot. And you're finally going to see Switzerland get back on the attack.
And we've got a call here. Trying to see what that call was. I think they called Edgar's.
They did call it
Tauters. So we'll see here. Is that one man down right now? I believe it is. And the shot and score for Switzerland. I believe that's Patrick Schaar.
And actually, I think that was number 13.
Oh, 13. I apologize. Philip Spanego.
Very good attack, though, from Switzerland. Just good patience and working the ball around the top, and they finally found a little window to slide the ball through.
And with that one-man advantage, they attacked quickly. They've only had possession for less than a minute, but they lead 1-0.
And that's just a great job there by Switzerland, taking advantage of the opportunities that are given to them by a good Latvia team who's really dominated so far. Still early, though.
Face-off taken by Switzerland. That's Kaiser. That shot turned out to be a pass. And the Swiss will set it back up out top.
And that's one of those shots that it's just whatever it looks like, you know?
And another score.
That was Felix Stutz.
Number 22. Felix Stutz.
The PI guy comes on, and he said it was Philip Sponeangle.
Sponeangle again? I thought it was Stutz.
And I thought it was Stutz.
We are looking into the sun. We wanted to tell everybody we're kind of looking into the sun, and the numbers, the dark on the red are a little tough to check. We're doing the best we can. Daniel Hagnauer now out for the faceoff, 2-0 Switzerland. Very little time of possession, but a 2-0 lead.
And that's a big face-off win right there for Latvia. They needed to get possession back and start to work against the momentum that Switzerland is starting to pick up.
Permaus stops, works it back out top.
Scoring for Switzerland, number 22, Felix Stutz, unassisted. Stutz, unassisted for Switzerland.
So now we have been, actually I believe that was just confirming the first two goals were from Sponeangle and Stutz.
Sponeangle got the first one, and Stutz got the second, so we were right.
Glad you're joining us here on CoachesAid.com, powered by Viasat. Zarens, and it's now taken away. Nice job there in goal by Ayinger.
And that's not exactly the opportunity you wanted, but a good hard challenge and take there by Christopher Zarens.
Holler looks, tries to hit the cutter in the middle. Taken out of there by Stutz. Stutz is going to play it back out toward midfield.
And this is something Switzerland has not had a lot of, aside from when they had the advantage. But they took advantage of each opportunity they have, and they're sporting a 2-0 lead.
Hurt with it out top right. Man-to-man being played by Latvia. Sturt's being checked by Zeps. Excuse me, Hurt being checked by Zeps. Now, nice give and go there.
And Fry's shot just went high. I think he got escorted upward by the goaltender there.
The Swiss will retain possession. Substitutions coming on for both teams. That attempt knocked away by the goalie Gutmans.
And that's a clever attack there by Stutes. Fake to his right and tried to flick it backwards with the back of his stick. And shot just went wide, but you like the attack and the creativity.
Trosh tries to get it in the middle. Fry takes it back out. More of an attacking defense here by Latvia. They're trying to put a little more pressure on. And here they come up with the turnover.
That's Gutmans doing a great job just coming forward out of his net and taking possession away from Switzerland. Strong chance here for Latvia.
Ball on the turf. Picked up, stopped by Ayinger. And now the over the shoulder goes wide, and that will turn it over to Switzerland.
And I really like the offense there from Latvia, but better than that, the Switzerland defense, very physical right on top of the net, and they're not letting anything easy into this Latvia team.
Oh, and a big check there by Lazda. He causes a turnover, picks it up. Zumans out top, and the shot by Krastinch is knocked away by Ayinger. They go back to their goalie. Ayinger looks up, goes deep with that one, over, passes, and it's turned over to Latvia. Zumans up the left, and a hard check by Trosh, and they will turn that one over.
The crowd not happy about it. That might be one of those times the referee is catering to the physicality of the hit, as we could hear that one through our headphones up here.
Well, there was a hard check by Zerkirchen, and then that led to the collision. We've got a timeout on the field. We're going to take a short break. The score, Switzerland 2, Latvia nothing. Welcome back to Denver, Colorado, the 2014 World Championships for the Federation of International Lacrosse. I'm Ted Rutan, Dustin Lynn, and a good start here for Switzerland. They didn't have possession at the start, but they came back with 2 quick goals.
And for the most part, yeah, exactly that. It's been all Latvia, but they've been able, Switzerland that is, they've been able to take advantage and capitalize on the opportunities they've gotten, and they're sporting a 2-0 lead as we're about halfway through this first period.
Quick striking ability for the Swiss. Let's see, after that timeout, which was taken by Switzerland, let's see what changes Coach Paul Kalninch for Latvia might have.
And I think if you're Latvia, you just got to keep doing what you're doing, and that's pounding the side on offense and just trying to resist this Switzerland defense and punch some in the back of the net. You've had possession. You just got to be able to finish those plays.
Look at the swarming defense out there now by the Swiss. Really putting pressure at the start. They seemed content to let Latvia play a ball control game, but now they've brought the pressure on defense.
And the pressure was very high there too. Normally we've seen the pressure from Switzerland come right in front of their own net, but this time they're up around that midline playing very aggressive defense, hitting the guys in white jerseys.
Ayinger, the goalie, good work to bring it out to midfield, and now that's Zerkirchen being checked by Puchka. Swiss with a substitution. They'll bring it back out, reset their offense. Patrick Schauer. Working out top with Scotch, excuse me, Ian Scotch. Now they'll try to advance it. Here's Zerkirchen.
Switzerland's trying to get it back behind the net. At least that's what it looked like where they were initially going, and now you see Zerkirchen take it there.
And that shot stopped there by Gins Gutmans.
And it looked like that one might have gotten deflected on the way through. Good job there by Gutmans, just staying with it.
Yeah, sometimes the deflection is a tougher one to defend in goal.
Absolutely. You see that strategy used in hockey, a little easier off a blade of a stick than off the basket that a lacrosse stick has. But the deflection is still part of the game.
That ball lost there by Tauters, and the Swiss come up quickly. But that pass will go long, and it'll go back over to Latvia. Hey, Dustin, I want to ask you, we're on this turf field. How does that change compared to playing on natural grass? See, is it a little quicker game?
Yeah, it's definitely going to play a little bit faster. Most of the time these turfs have a shredded up tires. That's the black stuff if you ever walk on one of these turf fields that gets all over in your shoes. But it plays a little bit faster. Ball's going to roll a little bit faster, and there's just less to dig into from your cleats. So you generally wear a little bit shorter of a spike. And on top of that, with the turf field, you don't get the divots when you plant as well, so there shouldn't be any weak parts on that turf.
And on the passes, the ball might hop up perhaps a little more true and a little higher. So
and you're not going to have soft spots. You're going to have a very more consistent of a playing field.
Sapenko. And that is now going to go back over to Switzerland.
And you look at shots like that, and you just question how these goalies even see them, because that was an absolute rocket from Latvia.
About 5.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. 2-0 Switzerland. Glad you're joining us here on CoachesAid.com, powered by Viasat. Ian Skoch, top right. Johnny Schreiber over here. They kind of switch. Skoch out top. Finds the cutter. The cutter with a shot. Deflected by Gutmans. And the action over on the sideline, the official is going to say it stays with Swiss.
And he's going to make that call against Wolves as he came up behind. It was Felix Stutz looking for the ball, and he lit him up in the back, and now we have another flag up in the air, and the ref's going to stop play for more calls.
Well, we've got just a moment. We want to thank Groove, brought to you by Groove Toyota, Subaru, Mazda, Ford, located in Englewood and Centennial, and 24/7 on GrooveAuto.com. Experience the power of yes at Groove Auto.
CBS Outdoor is a proud sponsor of the 2014 FIL Lacrosse World Championship.
And to those that hunger for real, Applebee's is the favorite neighborhood restaurant where you can come as you are to connect with those important in your life over food and beverage you love every day. See you tomorrow for the freshest flavors this side of the neighborhood.
And I think we got a timeout taken here. I believe it was taken by the Swiss.
We'll keep it right here. 4:50 remaining here in the first quarter. 2-0 Switzerland over Latvia. Glad you're joining us. Want to thank some of our other fine sponsors. Live Basil Pizza, a whole new way to eat pizza, custom made for you right before your eyes in less than 4 minutes. 5 Denver locations. Stop by today. And La Sandia is a Mexican eatery in Tequileria by acclaimed chef Richard Sandoval, where guests can enjoy an array of authentic specialties as well as your year-round festivals that celebrate Sandoval's Mexican heritage. Located at 8340 Northfield Boulevard in Denver, Colorado. Stop by today. Well, Dustin, it's been an interesting first period. At the start, it seemed like Latvia was in control. They had all the possession time. The Swiss came back as soon as they got a one-man up situation. They capitalized quickly on the goal there by the first one was by Sponego, and then less than a minute later, Felix Stutz also scored. So quick striking by Switzerland.
And if you would have asked me after the first 5 minutes of play or so who's going to be winning at the end of the first quarter, undoubtedly I would have told you Latvia, just because the ball has been mainly controlled by them. But ever since that first 5 minutes has gone by, you've seen them get a little more aggressive on defense, force more turnovers, and they've put the ball down on Latvia's side of the turf. a little bit more often, and they've just taken advantage of their man up in quick opportunities when they had momentum, and that's how you have this 2-0 score. It's going to be interesting to see how Latvia tries to attack the Switzerland defense, which has changed already in this first quarter.
Here's Sponagel. Kaiser, and now this shot goes wide. It'll stay with Switzerland. Bring it right out top to Kaiser. That pass wasn't completed. Taken out of there by Salter. Up the right side. And he goes over the sideline. That'll turn it back over to Switzerland.
Commerce City is the official host city of the 2014 World Lacrosse Championships and is the proud home of Dick's Sporting Goods Park. Thank you for
And that shot stopped by Gutmans. Really nice off the one hopper.
And Schneider right after that gets lit up by Mazurikovs. And Mazurikovs easy to recognize out there with the long ponytail, hair going everywhere.
So now Latvia. Less than 4 minutes remain here in the first quarter. Against Gutmans controlling.
And you see
Kashadas
Switzerland.
Wolves, excuse me.
Sorry, you see Switzerland down here trying to play some defense and force this Latvia line back. Just more of that aggressive type of play we've seen out of the Swiss.
Riley Lazda. To Eli Lazda. Now they try to play from behind. Tauters. Back out to Riley Lazda. They work it around top again to Eli.
And this is really what Latvia needs to get back to, just good patience, work it around the net, try to find the window.
This was their line at the start of the match with Lazdas and Menaker. And now a nice goal there by Christopher Zarens. Just as you said, Dustin, good patience. They found the opening from behind the net, and Zarens scores for Latvia.
And it wasn't just opened up by that offensive and ball movement. Zarens made a great play right there on the outside of the net, and he was able to make the spin, put the ball home, but just exactly what Latvia needed. They needed something to get them some momentum, get them back in this game, and it finally comes with just over 2 minutes to play in the first period.
So that now makes it 2-1. Face off, and it's still loose. Oh, nice job there. Sweeping it along was Glover, and Trosh brings it up.
Scoring for Latvia, number 55, Christopher Zarens.
Minute and a half remaining.
Time to go, 2 minutes and 33.
First period, 2-1, Switzerland.
An assist for Latvia at 2:33 of the first quarter.
Working it right in front, but well defended there by Latvia.
Latvia just set up a brick wall in front of that attacker.
We're at the 1 minute mark. Stutz, his shot knocked away, and a big hit down there by Trosh, and they'll turn that one over to Latvia.
Under Armour is the official sports apparel sponsor of the Lacrosse World Championships. Visit UA.com to see the full line of performance.
You thought Stutz might have a scoring chance in there as he took it from the side. It looked like he might be trying to set up a one-timer, but took the shot himself and missed it.
Zarens still has it, being hounded, and the turnover. 20 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Switzerland leads 2-1, and that long pass is going to go over the inline. That'll go back to Latvia, and that should run out Well, there are 5 seconds. Let's see if they can amount any type of. No, not going to have time here. That'll do it for the first quarter. At the end of 1, Switzerland 2, Latvia 1. We'll be back with second quarter action on CoachesAid.com, powered by Viasat. Welcome back to the 2014 World Championships of the Federation of International Lacrosse. I'm Ted Rutan, joined by Dustin Lynn. 2-1 Switzerland after 1.
And a very good first quarter, action-packed. The difference right now is the second goal scored by Switzerland by Felix Stutz, and you can tell he's kind of the guy to watch on the Switzerland side to start creating on offense. On the other side for Latvia, I'd start looking at Christopher Zarins, number 55 in the white jerseys, as he's got the only goal, and it was a very nice goal. And then right after that goal he scored, he came back with a very close challenge that he just got worked off the ball.
Glad you're joining us here on CoachesAid.com, powered by Viasat. We want to thank WOW Events of Denver. Assist nonprofits in bringing the wow factor to every event. We can help you reach your fundraising goals and make it a spectacular event, leaving a lasting impression on donors attending your event. Check us out at www.woweventsdenver.com. Now as they switch ends, Latvia wins the faceoff. There's Zeps out top. Out high left looking. Switzerland not attacking him there. But now they'll start to put the pressure on as Zeps' shot goes wide. Now they go behind. Sproich to Zarins. Good look there by Eli Lazda, or excuse me, by Krostic. Yeah.
Krostic, pardon me.
Back out top. Permal's looking. Zeps. Sapenko back out to Zeps.
Really good communication here from the Latvia side. There's a lot of yelling going down on the field and then a lot of yelling from the sidelines.
That shot again by Krostic. Stopped, and Switzerland will take possession. Up the left side to Schar. Take it back out, set the offensive look. Dominic Kaiser. The sub coming in with a big cut and a score. I believe that was Johnny Schreiber just coming in, and you saw him flashing in from the right, and a great find there from Kaiser to Schreiber.
Not sure he was on the field for more than 10-15 seconds before scoring that goal. It's a very effective substitutions from that Switzerland side. And on top of that, not only the goal that was very good there, very nice feed to him to set that up.
Yes, great assist there. I believe that was Kaiser on the assist. And that'll make it 3-1. Switzerland leads just over 2 minutes into the second period. And Switzerland comes out of there with the face-off.
And in that first half, what we saw from Switzerland is they scored that first goal, went up 1-0, quickly came back with a second one. So look for them to try to do the same thing against this Latvia team.
Schmidt. And now behind the net. They look to attack here. Trosch. Crosses over to Schmidt. Schmidt's shot. Stopped by Gutmans. And Gutmans, the goalie back there. Latvia comes up with it. But no, they lost it, turned back over. Flag being thrown on the field. We'll see what the call be here in a moment. And now, with the whistle, that's going to turn it over to Latvia.
And Gutzmans very aggressive goaltending there, as at some points you saw him all the way back behind the net.
Or no, it will stay with Switzerland. Excuse me.
And the man up for for Switzerland here.
3-1. Under 16 minutes remaining in the first half. That shot deflected by Gins Gutmans. He's been busy in goal for Latvia. And a nice cut there, but Gutmans again with a stop.
If you keep letting Gutmans save that shot, it's going to be very one-sided here for Switzerland, as they're going to start scoring a lot of goals. You can't give up one-timers right in front of the net. That's exactly how you saw Schreiber score.
Riley Lazda.
You have a flag up in the air.
Sproich takes it across to Lazda.
There was a flag thrown at the front end of that play, so kind of like a delayed call in hockey. I think you're going to see a man advantage here for Latvia. They definitely had some substitutions. And I think Latvia's got 7 out there right now. They do, so Arthur Krastens will have to run off.
And they call a delay of game. So that will turn it back over to the Swiss.
And that's a critical mistake there by Latvia. They had the ball on offense. They had the man advantage against Switzerland, and they blow it with a mental error. That's something they can't afford, especially down 3-1 in the second quarter.
Haller lost it, and now Latvia with the opportunity on the turnover, and Zarins scores again for Latvia.
And he makes it 2-3, exactly the guy we told you to watch at the start of the second quarter, and a very creative little skip shot to beat the goalie as he bounced it off the ground.
Yeah, the one hopper in for Christopher Zarins makes it 3-2. Quickly capitalizing on that turnover. Haller lost it momentarily, and Latvia pounced on it, got it to Zarins, and he knew what to do with it.
And a great job there by Latvia after a mental mistake that could have cost them or did cost them a chance. They come back, get that goal anyway, and it's just very crucial for them to do that and not get down on themselves, continue to keep their morale up. And
face-off is still loose, and a check right there, picked up by Latvia, but now it's going to go the other way and turn back over. A lot of action here in midfield. Really getting physical now, and a flag thrown.
You got this head of the stick was separated for one Switzerland player.
So now they're trying to make sure each team has their right lineups in. They don't want another mistake there or delay of game. So Latvia. With the one-man advantage. They trailed 3-2. Riley Lazda back out to Permals. That shot.
Go in.
So Glover's penalty leaves the one man up, but now they will be on even terms, and that'll be turned back over to Switzerland.
Crowd not happy about that call. They think that the pushing was on the other side. But the ref grants possession back to Switzerland.
Ayinger sends it all the way down, and that will be stopped by Gutmans, but it's loose. Gutmans able to come up with it.
And if you're a Latvia fan, Gutmans, he'll make your heart stop. Comes out of the net, plays very aggressive, and tries to be that extra defender.
Permals pass to Eli Lazda, incomplete because Lazda lost his weapon. Skoch up, check from behind, and that'll be a flag on David Salter.
And Salter can't be too mad at that flag he draws there. That was one that looked like it was a pretty sure goal on that side for Switzerland.
Yeah, Skoch really had an open lane. So now that'll be a one-man advantage here for Switzerland. They lead 3-2. Skoch. Schreiber. Oh, the give and go there just missed, and that'll turn it back over to Latvia.
But you saw on that play as Gutmans came out of the net, Switzerland started trying to pass it in behind him to try to sneak one in on an open net. So that's something you want to look for here for Switzerland, is that strategy might work out for him, especially if Gutmans keeps playing the aggressive style he hits.
Riley Lazda takes it up to Zarens. Zarens has both scores for Latvia. Eli Lazda. Gives it back up.
And Eli Lazda,
Krastic.
I think that was the showy point guard type play there or Lacrosse's version of it.
Riley Lazda looking. Sub coming on for Latvia, but Lazda looking. I think he's going to take a shot here. Nope, goes behind. Zarens. And Krastic was checked from behind, no call. Switzerland with the possession. They lead 3-2.
Refs are letting some physical play go right in front of that net.
Holler pushed out of there by Edgars Tauters. Pretty good defense.
Very clever use of the check there. Just gives him a little shove. He runs it out of bounds, and it's your team's ball again.
Latvia trailing 3-2. Under 9 minutes remaining first half. Glad you're joining us here on CoachesAid.com. Michael Menaker for Latvia. You go back behind to Zarens. Eli Lazda gets a pick from his brother Riley. Eli looked for a shot, had it knocked away, and it'll stay with Latvia.
Switzerland's defense has been up to the task so far today, but in the second quarter, Latvia is starting to take advantage of all the time they've had possessing the ball.
Out top, Riley Lazda directing the offense. He drives in, fakes, reverses direction, kind of posting up there, and his shot is wide, but it'll remain with Latvia.
And that's exactly what it was, posting up. You see that in basketball, not to kill you guys with basketball references all day, but you see the centers do that in basketball at the block, just kind of pivot with the right foot, turn around left, spin and shoot. That's exactly what you saw here.
Had the one-on-one opportunity, and he took it. And the shot was wide, but knowing that they would retain possession, pretty good opportunity. Here's Eli Lazda, back out top to Riley.
And you see all the Lazdas doing a very good job with the back to the defender, just using that little box out move.
Riley, again with the shot, knowing that Zarens was back in behind the net. They'd retain possessions, and now it's Zarens. He has both goals. Pass inside. That'll go over the net, but picked up there by Menaker. 3-2 Switzerland. Under 7 minutes remaining first half. Menaker out top. They'll reset with Riley Lazda. Riley driving down the right again. This shot, the one hopper, scores, and we're tied at 3.
And you give them enough time. Finally, they're able to put one in the back of the net. It was a great job there by Latvia, just consistently staying with the attack. Took them shot after shot, but they never gave up, and it is now tied up 3-3.
That's certainly been their most effective offensive line with Lazdas, Menaker, and Zarens in there, and they work well together. And this time, Riley Lazdas drive down the right side. The one hopper finds the net.
And I think the key here for Latvia, let the Lazdas do their thing offensively, but can you stop the Switzerland side, and can you stop yourself from committing the bad penalty that gives Switzerland the man advantage? Because that's really what's put Latvia in a hole.
So Latvia finally comes up with that face-off. 3-3, 5 minutes, 40 seconds remaining first half. Latvia, time of possession advantage here in the first half. Permals looking. Passes down, and just that shot stopped there by Ayinger. Loose out top, picked up by Hagnauer. Kaiser attacking. Could have taken the shot, deflected by Gutmans.
And if you're Latvia, you don't want to give up the middle of the field like that too often. That's just straight flying down. Dominic Kaiser through that middle lane takes the shot, and fortunately your goaltender beat him, but you don't want to give up chance after chance like that.
Dominic Kaiser being defended there by Zeps. Zeps with the checks. Kaiser swings it over. Cross field. And now a turnover, but it's loose. Switzerland regains control. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. 4:03 remaining first half. Switzerland 3, Latvia 3. We'll be back with more first half action on CoachesAid.com. Welcome back to the 2014 World Championships of the Federation of International Lacrosse here in Denver, Colorado. I'm Ted Rutan, joined by Dustin Lynn. And Dustin, 3-all here in the first half. It's been a really entertaining first half.
It really has, and I think Switzerland right now is who I'd give the slight advantage to. But Latvia, they've been able to control the ball. They just haven't been able to put in the chances that Switzerland has. It seems that Switzerland might not be as sound offensively, but they're better finishers, while Latvia, they might be a more sound offensive team, but they have a hard time putting the ball in the back of the net.
Well, they've been more successful with the one line in there. Right now, those players are not in. Switzerland with possession. And that shot knocked away. It'll stay with Switzerland. We want to thank Pepsi. Pepsi is a proud sponsor of CoachesAid.com. Check out our great Pepsi products, including Pepsi Max and Pepsi Next. Go to www.pepsi.com to learn more. Out front now for Switzerland. The shot by Schar. Deflected again. What a day so far for Gins Gutmans of Latvia.
And he almost got beat on that one because the ball skipped right by Luis Zerkirchen. And Zerkirchen had his stick right next to the net. If that would have found it, probably would have been able to put it in easily.
Some fans calling for a moving pick. No call. And now not pressuring behind the net, just defending the net. The quick shot, no. And now we have a flag. A crease violation on Switzerland, so Latvia will have control. Up now, Salter. Salter to Sproich. Sproich. Good pass on the cut by Trankaus. His shot, no good, but Latvia retains possession.
You might not see it on your screen here, but Carlos Trankalish, just great hustle off the field. Pardon me on butchering that name, but great hustle off the field, just straight sprinted to the sideline.
So now 3-3. Permals. Over to Sapenko. Sapenko. Zeps. Back to Sapenko. Permals. Latvia patient here. Under 2 minutes remaining first half, tied at 3. Permals. That'll stay with Latvia. This will be played in by Gert Sproich.
We're in our last 2 minutes of the first half here, only 1:30 left on the clock.
Zarans, who has 2 scores already, finds Sproich. Sproich taken down, and we're going to have a flag right here.
Sproich just got the chair pulled on him.
And I believe that may leave a one-man advantage here for Latvia.
Yeah, and when they pulled the chair there on Sproich, they're going to call him for grabbing that jersey and pulling him down. So it should be a man advantage here for Latvia.
And 1 minute remaining first half, tied at 3. Let's see here if Latvia can take advantage with this one man up. 1 minute remaining first half.
Latvia should have the man advantage for the rest of the half, barring a score.
Lazda, now Riley Lazda to Eli Lazda. That shot will go wide. Should stay with Latvia, but we have a flag. And I believe we're going to have a crease violation.
And I think that was the call. You get the flag out, and you're now going to have the 2-man advantage for Switzerland, and they're going to bring one of their back defenders from the opposite side of midfield.
15
forward.
seconds remaining. 2-man advantage. Big opportunity here. Riley Lazda. Zarans. Eli Lazda. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will end the first half. We're tied at 3. Switzerland and Latvia, 3 apiece. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with second half action on CoachesAid.com, powered by Viasat. Welcome back to halftime of the 2014 Lacrosse World Championships. We want to thank our fine sponsors. Snarfs creates made-to-order sandwiches, famous oven-toasted bread, homemade salads, healthy soups, hearty soups, and dessert. Come in today and enjoy one of our signature sandwiches or create your own. Multiple locations throughout the state. Find your nearest Snarfs at www.eatsnarfs.com. Also, Soyboo. Check out the Soyboo difference. Active fashion designed for your life. Our line is designed for all shapes and sizes because life is a workout. Check out Soyboo at www.soyboo.com, and if you're here at the event, check out their tent. Also, we want to thank Viasat. Viasat produces innovative satellite and other digital communication products that enable fast, secure, and efficient communications to any location. We bring today's new communication applications to people out of reach of terrestrial networks in both the commercial and government sectors with a variety of networking products and services. Viasat. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with the start of the second half on CoachesAid.com, powered by Viasat. The 2014 Lacrosse World Championships in Denver, Colorado. Latvia, Switzerland tied at 3 as we start third period action. I'm Ted Rutan, joined by Dustin Lynn. And Dustin, a pretty interesting first half, and we're all tied.
And it's always an interesting half when you end up tied up at halftime. Latvia, the story has been possession. Switzerland, they've been a lot more aggressive offensively, and they've just done a better job finishing. Latvia was able to tie it up, but the amount of chances they've had in comparison to Switzerland has been one-sided. Or they've had a lot more chances.
Switzerland now with control. They'll play it back to their goalie, Tyson Ayinger. Now Ayinger advances it all the way up, and off the turf it took a high bounce, and nearly a shot there for Luis Zerkirchen.
And we talked about Guzmans in that first half coming out playing aggressive from his own net. It almost cost his team a goal right there. as the chance was very close. Fortunate somebody was able to get a stick up and knock that chance away.
He was able to rely on his defenders, and they came through for him. And now Riley Lazda drops it, is checked, but Latvia comes out of there with it. They'll get it back to Riley Lazda.
You drop the ball, you get dropped, and Riley Lazda just paid the price.
Here's their top line. Zarens, Lazda, Lazda. Zarens has it taken away off the check, but now Latvia gets it back. The shot by Sproich just misses. Latvia retains possession.
And that chance by Sproich kind of reminded me of a hockey play where they come around the net and try to wrap it around in. That's the same kind of move he was trying to make there. Just shot it a little bit wide of the inside pole.
Meeks Stubelniks on for Latvia. Out top. That's Carlos Trankals. Zumanis. Stubelniks. A hard check there by Dominic Kaiser.
You take it in between 3 red jerseys. That's what's going to happen to you. Good defense from Switzerland.
But Latvia still has it. They try to find Zarens out top. The shot! Stopped by Ayinger. Boy, nice job picking off that one hopper.
Zarens got straight out robbed there by Ayinger in net.
Yeah, Zarens tried the grounder, the one hopper, but Ayinger right there.
The precision from Switzerland on their passes has been very, very nice on this possession.
Interesting word for Switzerland, the precision. Wind picking up a little bit here. Switzerland still with possession. Trying to attack is Scotch. Gets it out top. Schmidt. It's loose, picked up again by Scotch.
Good job by Salter, one of your long pole defensemen in there for Latvia. Knocked that shot down before it went anywhere.
Now a run behind the net. And the shot and the score. Philip Sponagel, his second score of the day.
And Latvia trailing by 1 now, and it's not what you'd expect, especially after watching that first quarter, the first half. Seemed that it was starting to teeter back towards Latvia, but Latvia just unable to get over the hump and take the lead against this Switzerland team.
Boy, Sponagel there took that one behind the net and around, and like you say on the wraparound, the left-hander scores his second goal to make it 4-3 Switzerland. Face-off taken by Switzerland.
And I think the onus here has got to fall a little bit on Riley Lazda. That's the guy you got to be looking to if you're Latvia to try to get your team back in it offensively, as Switzerland's starting to take advantage of their momentum.
Number 13, Philip Sponagel. Unassisted. Time to goal, 16 minutes and 17 seconds.
Sponagel again with it. Tries again, this time stopped by Gutmans.
That one hit the gut of Gutmans.
Hagnauer goes cross field. And now a pick, but the ball's taken away. Eli Lazda advancing up the right side. Hits his brother Riley in the middle. Got a 2-on-1 to the left. He finds Zarens, it wasn't Zarens, but they dropped it. But Latvia comes out of there with it. Zarens back out to Riley Lazda.
And that was Tataras who dropped it, and that kills you here if you're Latvia, is you just missed a huge chance to tie this thing up.
They retained possession. 14 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the third period. Substitution on as Riley Lazda goes out. Supenko. Tauters back out top. Zeps. Permals. Parmos being checked out top. Going down the left, and his shot stopped by Ayinger.
That's the second good save we've seen by Ayinger today. And this has been really Latvia's problem. A lot of chances, a lot of possession, just not a lot of finishing.
But off the turnover, they had numbers. Zarins turns it around, sets it back out to Zeps. Now they go back out top. Zeps uses the pick and then reverses. Zeps shot. Stopped by Ayinger. It'll stay with Latvia.
And Zeps there, you got to ask him to look for a teammate. He had 3 red jerseys collapsing around him. Had to be somebody open in white.
Ayinger with another stop on that attempt by Zeps. 4-3 Switzerland. 13 minutes remaining, third quarter. A pick behind the net. Zarins loses control. And it's still loose, but it'll be picked up there by Zupenko. Latvia trying to set up behind the net. Zeps. Cross field to Parmals. Parmals back out to Zupenko. They'll reset at the top.
And this is just another situation where Latvia had the ball for a long time, just having a hard time getting any shots on. And again, it's Ayinger coming over and covering the ball up.
Ayinger can't clear it, though. It's stolen by Latvia. Zarins trying to run it down in the corner. Out top, Riley Lazda back on for Latvia. They trail 4-3. Third period. Eli Lazda, his pass. It's on the turf. It's going to be taken away there by Switzerland. They lead 5-3. The fans cheering on the Swiss. And a big run up the left side. They'll clear it back out top. Reset the offense. That's Dominic Kaiser. Subs coming in on both teams.
And Ted, while there's a lull here, unfortunately I'm gonna have to leave everybody in your very capable hands and enjoy this Switzerland-Latvia game. I'm going off to call another game on another field.
All right, Dustin. Well, you've been fantastic here, and I know you're going to help the fans at the other match enjoy their game greatly.
It should be a good tournament, great action, or a great weekend of action, and I hope you all enjoy it here on CoachesAid.com, and I'm sure I'll see you around the site.
All right, Dustin Lynn, thank you very much. Dustin's going to have some coverage on another field. Check him out. Hey, you can't have an all-access package, folks. Every game of this World Championships for $29.95 on CoachesAid.com, powered by Viasat. Subs coming on. Latvia trailing 4-3. Riley Lazda over to Eli. Eli, right side. Now he's going to go behind. Some movement out front. Eli, couple of reverse pivots. Thinking about the shot, goes back out to Riley. Riley, Eli. Looking for somebody to have a cutter in the middle, but instead kind of stationary in front of the goal. Latvia. 9.5 minutes remaining, third period. They trail 4-3. Riley Lazda been really the point man for Latvia. This time he has it knocked away. He was double teamed. Has it knocked away, but it's going to go over the sideline. Latvia retains possession. Riley to Eli. Back to Riley. Driving on the right side. His shot stopped by Ayinger. And the ball is loose out front, but picked up there by Dino Cramieri. Michael Holler goes cross field. The long stick up the left side. Cramieri. And that pass will not find a connection. Turnover to Latvia. But that pass also overthrown. And that will go against Latvia. So now the Swiss have one man up. See if they can take advantage. They lead 4-3 here in the third period. Just over 7.5 minutes remaining in this third period. Latvia packing it back in. Now they'll attack out top. Schreiber gets the pass inside, and that one is knocked away by Gutmans. Gutmans again defending that shot. It'll remain with Switzerland. Still one man up. 7:11 remaining, third period. Sponegel's pass. And a score there by Luis Zerkarchen. Sponegel delivered the pass. Zerkarchen delivered the score. That will make it 5-3 Switzerland. As Luis Zerkarchen scores with just over 6.5 minutes remaining. 5-3 Switzerland. While we have a second here, we want to thank some more of our fine sponsors. Jackson's is a Denver tradition for all who visit the Mile High City. Visitors from across the country return to Jackson's year after year to indulge in Colorado's most celebrated entertainment venue. Oh, and get the wings. Stop by our location at 7939 Arapahoe Road in Greenwood Village. 5-3 Switzerland leads. Latvia with possession. 6 minutes remaining, third quarter. Glad you're joining us here for the Federation of International Lacrosse 2014 World Championships. We'll be here all the way through next Friday. And the gold medal games on Saturday. Latvia trailing 5-3. That long pass taken out of there by Hans Flumann for Switzerland. They're back on the attack. Zerkarchen, who just scored moments ago to give Switzerland a 2-goal advantage. Being defended over here by Kasper's Vipes. Back out top to Schneider. Schneider being checked by Permals. Now it's on the turf. Permals with a check. And they'll say it will remain with Switzerland. 4:45 remaining third quarter. Switzerland leads 5-3. That pass deflected, taken out of there by Supenko for Latvia. Vipes looks over the field. Permals. Communication from Latvia's sideline, trying to make sure no offsides. Head coach Paul Kalninch. Assistants Max Silberlicht, Brian Lazda et al. Loose behind the net. Cleared out of there for Switzerland. (5-3), Switzerland leads, third period. Defense attacking for Latvia, and the whistle will turn it over to Latvia. The good defense there by Riley Lazda. Menaker. Back to Riley Lazda, over to Eli Lazda. They have their number one scoring lineup on the field right now. Krastinch. Riley to Eli Lazda. Eli Lazda's shot stopped once again by goalie Tyson Ayinger. Ayinger's had a strong game. Loose, going to be picked up there by Menaker. And the shot stopped again. Tyson Ayinger stopped a point-blank attack by Krastinch. Kaiser sends it back. Long sticker Fluman. Cross field. Two minutes remaining in the third period. 5-3 Switzerland. A lot of contact right there, no call. Loose, picked up by the long sticker. He shovels it to goalie Gutmans. Zeps. Or excuse me, that was Vipes. Now Riley Lazda in the middle. And there's Zeps. Setting up the offense. Zeps coasting over. Left angle. Back out top to Sapenko. Zeps and Sapenko. Back and forth out top now. That shot off the post. Or no, stopped again by Ayinger. And quickly, Switzerland trying to capitalize. The pass could not connect. Still loose though. Controlled by Switzerland. Stutz. Able to run that one down. Now his pass back out top will be saved. Schreiber holds it up. 25 seconds remaining, third period. 5-3 Switzerland. It was tied at 3 at halftime. Goals by Spodagel and Zerkirchen here in the third quarter have led to a 5-3 advantage. 10 seconds remaining. Will they have a chance to attack again? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will end the third period. After 3, Switzerland 5, Latvia 3. We're going to take a short break, but stay with us here for fourth period action on CoachesAid.com, powered by Viasat. Welcome back to the 2014 World Championships of Lacrosse here at Denver, Colorado's Dick's Sporting Goods Park. I'm Ted Rutan, glad to bring you this action. CoachesAid.com, powered by Viasat. We're ready for the start of the fourth period. The face-off won by Switzerland. And quickly, an excuse me goal, and I believe that's going to be Philip Spodagel again. Caught it. But let's see, the officials talking it over. The face-off. This time won by Latvia. But it's still loose. Physical play along the side here. Still loose. Taken out of there by Zarens. Latvia could use Zarens' scoring ability. So Sponeagle gets credit for his third goal of the match. And it is 6-3 here in the fourth. Sponeagle scored 10 seconds into the fourth period to make it a 6-3 Switzerland advantage over Latvia. But now a one-man advantage here for Latvia. 18:50 remaining fourth period. They desperately need some offense now. Down 6-3. Riley Lazda. Now Eli. Zarens. Riley. Zarens. Eli. Zarens. Riley. Menaker back to Riley. And the shot by Zarens. Menaker comes up with it for Latvia. Zarens. And that shot off the post again. And this will stay with Latvia. Couple of near misses. Brought in by Menaker. Man advantage is over. Latvia trails 6-3. Riley Lazda being checked out top. Zaps his shot. Deflected. Eli Lazda will play it in. Zarens gives him a pick. Eli spins. Has it knocked away. A race for it. Zeps gets control for Latvia. It's lost again, and they will say it is Switzerland's possession. 6-3, the Swiss lead. 16 minutes remaining here in the fourth period. However, a flag Switzerland's possession. And they will have a one-man advantage. 15:45 remaining. Swiss lead 6-3. A one-man advantage right now. Cross court, cross field pass, couldn't connect to Stutz. That'll be a turnover. Latvia with possession. Gutmans, the goalie. So Croston's penalty was for Slash, but that is over. Turned over, back to Switzerland. Here comes Haller. Michael Haller. Centers it. Fry to Scotch. 6-3 Switzerland. That pass couldn't be handled there by Felix Stutz. Turnover. Latvia with possession. They need some offense in a hurry. 14 and a half minutes remain in this contest. Koopmans surveying the field. Going to let Trenkals take care of it. Stubelnieks over to Sproich. Or excuse me, that was Wolfs. Latvia unable to even cross the center line. And now Stutes on the attack. He is surrounded, decides to back it out. Felix Stutes. He scored in the first period to give Switzerland a 2-0 lead at the time. They now lead 6-3. And with the 3-goal advantage, let's see what Latvia can do to put the heat on to cause some turnovers. And the crossing was Thierry Fry. He took a big shot and scored anyway. What a play, a catch and shoot situation. And Thierry Fry scores with just under 13 minutes remaining. He took a big hit, but able to control and find the back of the net. 7-3 Switzerland. We've passed the 12.5-minute mark. Latvia needs some offense quickly. Face-off. Switzerland able to control it. That was Hagnauer. But now, loose ball taken away. Eli Lazda. Riley Lazda. And Eli shot won't go. And we're going to have a penalty call, so it'll be a one-man advantage for Latvia. And they really need to take advantage here. They are down 4. 11.5 minutes remaining in this contest. 7-3 Switzerland. They have to balance the need for scoring quickly, but also still creating a good opportunity. Riley Lazda. It's loose on the turf in front. And they'll say a crease violation, so they'll turn it over. And Switzerland will get possession. The officials are going to have a conference out here and discuss what the ruling's going to be. While they are talking this over, we want to thank Groove, brought to you by Groove, Toyota, Subaru, Mazda, Ford, located in Inglewood and Centennial, and 24/7 on GrooveAuto.com. Experience the power of yes at Groove Auto. 7-3, Switzerland leads. 11 minutes remaining in this contest. Opening round here of the white division in the 2014 World Championships. Pool play. And really attacking Zarens, but Attila Trosch able to handle the pressure. Takes it all the way up for Switzerland. And Switzerland, 4-goal advantage. Not in a huge hurry right now. Just over 10 minutes remaining. That shot finds the net. We'll see who that was. The left-handed grounder, the one-hopper, finds the back of the net. I believe that was Spodagel again. If it was, that will be his 4th goal of the match and an 8-3 lead. It came at the 10-minute, right at the 10-minute mark, and it's now 8-3 Switzerland. The official stopping the clock. Again, another conference here as we time winding down in this contest. Switzerland gets control. They lead. Excuse me, that was Zerkirchen, his 2nd goal of the match. So it's now 8-3. Zerkirchen, 2 goals. Spodagel, 3 goals. Stutz, Schreiber, and Fry have the other 3 goals for Switzerland. Again, 8-3, the advantage. And a turnover. Switzerland now in total command of this match. Their crowd with the noisemakers really enjoying this as Switzerland has taken control. It was tied at 3 in the first half, and it's been all Swiss in the second half. Folks, glad you're joining us here on CoachesAid.com, powered by Viasat. We're really happy to bring you all this coverage from the Federation of International Lacrosse 2014 World Championships here in Denver, Colorado. Switzerland leading 8-3. Skoch using the screen, a pick out there, and now gets it back to Kaiser. Latvia has switched goalies now, and it is Leitis in for Latvia. 8-3 the score. 4th quarter, just over 7.5 minutes remaining. Switzerland with the advantage and in no hurry. Out top, controlled now by Schar. Patrick Schar. Stutz backs it away. Stutz using a pick behind the cage. Will take his time. Setting up the offense, albeit patiently. Now he makes a run from behind, tries to find a teammate out front, but it's turned over. Latvia, no time to waste. Needs to get on the attack. Zarens, he has 2 goals already. And that'll be taken away on a turnover. Switzerland again with possession. And now a flag. We'll see what the call is going to be. Offsides call, I believe. So we're under the 6-minute mark, right at 5.5 minutes. 8-3 Switzerland. And they will have possession. 1-man advantage. And let's see if they attack quickly. They throw that one away. So Latvia now with possession, but down 5, no time to waste. Salter being checked by 2 defenders there for Switzerland. They get it back out top. Permals able to control it. Latvia still trying to execute here. They're down 5, probably not going to make it back in this game, but still trying to improve for the rest of this tournament. Zeps gets it in, and Zarens will score his 3rd goal. So Christopher Zarens able to punch that one in from right in front of the net. That'll make it 8-4, Switzerland leading Latvia. Timeout on the field at the 4-minute mark. We're going to take a short break. Stay with us right here for the conclusion of this matchup between Switzerland and Latvia in the 2014 World Championship Lacrosse. All right, we're ready to get back to action here at the 2014 World Championships of Lacrosse. Switzerland leading Latvia 8-4. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors: Applebee's, Life Basil, Lysandia, Jackson's, Viasat, Pepsi, Snarfs, Soybu, Wow Events, and Groove Auto. Still loose after this face-off, and a whistle will give possession to Switzerland. They lead 8-4. Head coach Eamon Thornton has to be pleased with this second half for Switzerland. It was 3-3 at the half, and now they scored the first 5 goals of the second half to pretty much put it out of reach. 8-3, Latvia answered with Christopher Zaren's 3rd goal of the match to make it 8-4, but they are still down 4 with 3.5 minutes remaining. Zeps gets it to Zarens. Zarens being hounded and double teamed and taken away by Switzerland. Ayinger, the goalie. Nice pass up the field. Stutz, and the 2-on-1. Stutz able to find Philip Sponeagel, and that'll be Sponeagel's 4th goal of the match on a great feed as goalie Ayinger. Nice feed past midfield. They found Stutz on the left side, and he was able to spot Sponeagel cutting in out front. Sponeagel's 4th goal. It's 9-4 Switzerland, and that will pretty much seal the deal on this one. Under 3 minutes remaining. Face off, taken out of there by Eli Lazda. His shot, and he scores! Eli Lazda quickly off the face-off. Eli getting his first goal of this match. He has a goal. Riley Lazda has a goal, and 3 for Christopher Zarens, and they have been the effective offense for Latvia. It's now 9-5. 2 minutes, 47 seconds remaining. Face off, and it's loose. Taken out of there by Eli Lazda. If they could possibly get another quick strike, maybe they can get back in it. They still trail by 4. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Riley Lazda, the pass, and what a great play by the goalie, Tyson Ayinger. He has been outstanding in the net today. And that was an important stop right there as Latvia was looking to get a couple of quick strikes to get back in this. But Ayinger with a big stop. Stutz flicks it out to Mosier. Mosier gets it across. Switzerland, less than 2 minutes remaining. They lead 9-5. And that's Sponagel, who has 4 of the 9 goals for Switzerland. Being chased. He'll give it up, and that will be a turnover. It'll go over to Latvia. 1.5 minutes remaining. 9-5 the score. Menaker. And once again, Ayinger with a stop. Switzerland going the other way. Kaiser finds the cutter, and well done again, a 3-on-2. Kaiser, and I believe that was Sponagel again. Have a day, Philip Sponagel. 5 of the 10 scores for Switzerland. Beautiful feed there from Dominic Kaiser. Excuse me, that was Zerkirchen. So I do apologize. That's twice I've given it to Sponagel instead of Zerkirchen. So 3 goals for Zerkirchen and 4 for Sponagel. They have 7 of the 10 for Switzerland. They lead 10-5. Final minute of action. And Switzerland has control here. The clock winding down. Hey, again, we want to thank all of our fine sponsors and our fans that have helped us out, keep us out of the sun here. Camera action from Lance and Nikki, and Mason handling the rig, and of course Dustin Lynn's expert commentary the first half of this contest. We hope to get Dustin back on this field. He's doing a great job on another field at this time. Of course, our producer here on this field, Reed Shapiro. Time winding down. 10-5 Switzerland. They will have a 1-0 record in pool play. White division. Scotland and Thailand will play each other later on today in the other pairing in this white division. And as the clock winds down, 10-5 the score. That will be the final score. Switzerland wins over Latvia 10-5. We do want to remind you that we will have another game on this field between Sweden and Israel at 11:30. Action going on all across other fields. So check your listings here on coachesaid.com, powered by Viasat. So, to go over the scoring once again, at the end of one, it was 2-1 Switzerland. They had goals by Sponagel and Stutz. Christopher Zarens scored for Latvia. The second period, Johnny Schreiber scored for Switzerland. Zarens scored again, and Riley Lazda scored to tie it at 3. The second half, though, was all Switzerland. In the third period, Sponagel and Zerkirchen scored to make it 5-3. Then Sponagel, 6-3. Then Thierry Fry made it 7-3 Zerkirchen again, 8-3. Zarin scored to make it 8-4 for Latvia. But then once again, Sponeagel made it 9-4. Eli Lazda rounded out the scoring for Latvia, make it 9-5. And then Zerkirchen with his third goal accounted for the final score, making it 10-5. That'll do it for our coverage here on Field 8. Glad you're joining us. We'll have some more action coming up, Sweden and Israel at 11:30 right here on Field 8 on coachesaid.com. I'm Ted Rutan. Have a very pleasant good morning and stay right with us for more 2014 Lacrosse World Championship action.